'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength. I fear I shall lose sight of you if you go much further. A well-made thing, that. Perhaps we could make use of it.
It certainly bears inspection.
In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further?
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them. Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
Outstanding.
There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits.
I quite agree. Fare such as this makes our travails seem like trifles.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Do come again.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Well met, sir. I've had goals and I shan't resist.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Well met. You are come. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. In all Vernworth. Much obliged. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
This looks as good a place as any.
I'm rather unfamiliar with the market, as 'twere. We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Of course, in the end, you were the one who made the purchase. That's all right. I know you meant well. Besides, I can safely say it was still a novel experience. I wanted to give you something in return by way of thanks. Here, this is for you. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
to be done.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate it.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Take the power of ice and turn it against our foes.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even... One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Forgive me, Risen. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings. It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Petard, be sure to avoid open flame. Nicely done. I will protect you.
Do I disappoint you, Master? I should be glad to assist you, Arisen. One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Most impressive, Master.
Twould seem I've some catching up to do.
Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a retreat will get us far with one of this lot.
Of course.
Must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We'll pick some now and use them when the no sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Very well. I shall return.
Ye really...
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master
I forgot to compose my next.
Where's my comb? My furs isn't right.
Anything to
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me rich?
Oh, my joints been aching something fierce of late.
Hiya, Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know. Hiya, Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. These should brighten. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I'll be waiting.
Our next...
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. They're hard to find, aren't they?
Got to face it. No one's going to like us.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hiya, Risen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
It's no great shock to me.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Let us begin by gathering information.
I quite agree. Aye, sir.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
Good day, sir.
I know so little of this world.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
Was I lacking in devotion?
Farming might look like simple work, but 'tisn't.
The other day, now, that's not so strange, but guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did. And rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so uncanny, I mistook him for her. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely mirror a girl of the slums. Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as different as night and day. Aye, 'tis a cruel world we inhabit.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery. Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
We'd best report back.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to... Look, there, a hole. There is naught to be done, but let us make haste.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Is there no getting through this door?
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind.
I suppose 'tis so.
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing us along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
I quite agree.
More of the same, it seems.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I'll get that for you.
I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern light.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd.
We shall remain here.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.
Windows on all sides.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
Tis good to be reunited.
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here? We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
Got any good stories to share?
Pray, keep your voice low.
I spend my days in a moment's prayer.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart, aye? It works. Mind, you've got to avoid the guard's line of sight. But it's easy enough. I should know, I've done it.
How about you? Have you someone to care for?
Suppose that's enough for one, eh? Need someone to talk to?
Now merely sit back and enjoy.
Ho there, faring on.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
You fond of those eyes? Keep...
I've not the patience to deal with you, just...
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff?
Not half bad.
What to do? Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts, I say.
What a waste of time. Would that all my days.
There's comfort in the hunt.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the Minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the Minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. If that is your destination...
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Just about anywhere.
Are brigands lurking about? I've not an inkling of what to do.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the Minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to the Minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me, I blundered and nearly tipped the contents out onto the floor. Should have heard the chide and ally. So furious, I think
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
I shall wait.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melve. Melve, I say.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
goes there?
Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place for it.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho, ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Backbatawa. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Shall we seek some answers?
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering. I have seen your path. May these words... You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
See,
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right. Right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged. Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before matters escalated. As to how he learned your Majesty's location with such ease, I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least I can offer for your Majesty's assistance.
So, someone saw fit to monitor...
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent D. Doctor appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Got any arms for...
Peril on the roads puts a strain on my business.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking for information, are we? If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are
all right, he stays. But pray, bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
I know. It's a secret.
Ne'er in my wildest dreams could I have imagined it would be the magistrate.
What to do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church. I was thinking you could help. I was hoping you'd say that. I'll help too.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops.
Sir, ought you not be in... 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I regret that I cannot, of not to mention. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular. You would procure it yourself. In that case, the slums are a bane to the bodies. We do what we can with what little. Your aid is most appreciated, sir.
Tellers, Maya's might can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the world a night.
Yes, sir. Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you are...
If I sleep on my boat, walking to perils unprepared, I'm off.
Just remember, I've somewhere to be. I suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
All that fuss, and there you can't wait for the new equipment to come in. A fine spot to take my mind off my troubles. These smiling backs like you up today.
"'Tis here that the bodies... I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of... You are more than welcome to return.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The fellow Drake ought to, and I reckon you'll earn the people's...
Won't someone do aught about this?
How are things?
You need a permit to enter Batal. Mind, rumor has it that it's easier for Beastrons to obtain them. Perhaps because Batal's more of a Beastron nation. That's led to some people acquiring Beastron masks, of all things. Seems a bit much, if you ask me. Come to think of it, I've nary a clue as to where one would go to apply for a permit to begin with. Can't help but talk in a whisper. I've had well enough of you.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of honest labor? If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation, and who better to make it plain for us than Albert himself? I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will doubtless be very telling. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not, I have no intention of causing a fuss.
Good tidings to you. I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he'll return. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ill-Doer's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right.